What's up, y'all? Yep, working on the old rat rod mower. As you can tell, the shop is a big mess now. Been doing some major fabrication. I see bits of steel bits everywhere, and oh shit, why is there a battery with jumper cables? Oh shit. Looky here. Oh hell. Yep, motor is in. Got that nice rear mount, and I've also got a, you can barely see it, the bottom mount. It is in there. Chain is lined up. Chain does fit, but I gotta get half a link so I can get the chain on. Got the rear plate on, and it's, it's solid. So the frame's got some structure back now. I've got the back fenders off, of course, they're sitting up there. Just so I can, maneuver this engine. I can go ahead and put the rear end back on, the fenders or whatever. But look at the wiring. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Gas. Vroom. And my controls. This is the only one I really need. You got that custom gas tank. Yeah. I don't know what it's off of, but it's going to work. Made that cross brace so I can zip tie it to it. It don't hold a whole lot of fuel, but this thing isn't really meant to, drive daily. Obviously, it's just for car shows and screwing around. But let's get down to it. Let's hook the that doodad up. Yeah, I don't have all the wiring hooked up yet, so deal with it. Oh shit! Like that. Oh shit! Yeah. What do you think of that? Yeah. Yeah. What do you think about that? That sounds good. Of course, don't mind the exhaust. It's got to be cut up and redone. I only did that just because it sat so low. I'm trying to point it forwards. But I plan on chopping up the exhaust, taking it and turn it the other way. So when I get the hood on it, I'm going to have the exhaust coming from there. It's going to come under the frame, up through here into a manifold system. Then I'm going to have, it's going to go up into one pipe, going all the way across. Then it's going to split into 4 pipes. 4 pipes coming up this way, 4 pipes coming up that way. So when you get the hood on it, just pretend this is the hood. It's going to have 4 nasty pipes sticking out at both sides like a real rat rod. And they will be functional. So that's how I'm going to do the exhaust. And it should be pretty cool. I'll say the thing's already loud as hell, so it can't really make it any worse. Of course, it's a rat rod, so it's got to be loud. So yeah. And of course, the rear end's completely in now. And this thing rolls like fucking crazy good. And look at that. Still rolling. Yeah, this thing rolls really good, but I still gotta hook the brakes up. I gotta do that. I can go ahead and do that next. See, I've already got the coil mounted. That's where it's gonna go. It seems to be just fine, about where it needs to be. I just gotta do the rest of the wiring, and it's got turn signals and headlights and all that shit on there too. I might hook all that up too for fun. Yeah. And as far as brakes go, throttle, and you got the controls. This is the brakes. That's going to be the brakes. Yeah. You have to push the button down. I'm thinking about angling, get down here and show you. Yeah. You can see the little doodads right there. Yeah, you can see them right there where that thing catches. Where it locks. I'm going to angle those so when you don't have to push this button. It'll just go click, 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 click. And it won't go back up. So it's kind of like a e-brake. And you just push the button to release it. So it's got like an automatic parking brake. I'll say it shouldn't move very far anyway. I should go only about there to lock the brakes up, give or take. But I got full throw of this thing. I gotta reroute this wiring. I'm gonna route it the same way as the throttle cable. So, yeah, that throttle works pretty good. I just gotta, bend this lever out just a little bit. It's a little banged up, but ain't no big deal. And it just, it works. It's good enough. I really don't need full throttle with this thing because it will probably hurt me the way it is now. I mean, it gets at least, I get damn near full throttle. It may not be completely full wide open, but it's good enough. Because this thing ain't really built for speed. It's built for fun. See that front end all done. That cobble job of a steering bracket. Yeah. Custom. Big ass steering wheel. Yeah. Oiled up the steering so it works like crazy good now. Yeah. Ugh. Talk about cobble job with this. Yeah. So I was wanting to put a cooler on the front of this, so when you open the hood, it had the cooler, but steering shaft's in the way. So I'm just gonna do the exhaust up through here, and the 8 pipes to give it that to go that rat rod feel, like a scale rat rod sort of, in a way. I've still got to get a hood for it. I'm thinking about actually making a hood. I know I'm going to probably make a grill for it and use have your traditional hood about right here, and it'll loop over like a rat rod style or hot rod rat rod style grill with the mesh in the front, and have the actual top of the hood come down pretty far enough to where come about right there, just enough for the pipes to stick through. That way you can't tell there's really an engine not there. But I'm pretty happy about that 110 4-wheeler motor, how it tucked in the frame rail, just about perfect. I did, however, have to cut this frame out just a little bit. I had to notch it. I mean, you could tell it doesn't stick out that far. But I went ahead and did it because I don't want to hurt that case. But it ain't going to hurt nothing. But yeah, it pretty much damn near dropped right in. Very little bit of work. I used most of the factory brackets, actually. I got an oil leak. Huh. Oh, my oil drain plug ain't tight. That's why. Damn, leaking oil. Typical rat rod. So I gotta fix that real quick. Yeah, but these bracketry down here, those are factory brackets for this tractor. One of them was for the rear end, for the transmission. The other one was for the mowing deck. But yeah, I just took it and welded them together and cobble jobbed them. And this piece of angle iron. That's more parts of the mowing deck. Those 2 pieces. But yeah, that motor dropped right in. It's like it was meant to be. But yeah, just a quick little video on it. A little quick fire up. Give you a little teaser. So I gotta get, I gotta fix this oil leak real quick. Tighten my drain plugs up. So there you have it. Later.